So a deposit return system is a system where you purchase a beverage container, and when you're purchasing it, you put down usually 10 cents, and that amount of money is redeemed to you when you return the container to a collection point. Every beverage container, every product has a barcode. And this barcode, whether it's this bottle of water, a beer can here in Spain has this barcode. And the barcode contains a lot of information. And there's a barcode for every single container size, type, brand. So it's an identifier. Digital DRS that's being discussed is one where we move away from the barcode and we go to a code that is ultimately a unique code. And that unique code means one code for every single container. So if you're talking about a country that sells billions and billions of units, you're talking about billions and billions of unique codes. Now, there are basically 4 key components for this new concept of a digital DRS. The first is the unique marking. So it would require that every single beverage container sold in a country has a specific unique code that has to be put on there by the brand owner. The second part is that consumers are going to need an application on their cell phone, their smartphone, so that they can record that digital code and get their money back through the cloud. And you'll have to use that account and the money will come in through that account. The hope is that it comes in right away, but there may be a delay depending on what that IT platform looks like. The third part is that you'll have what they call smart bins. And smart bins is, again, moving away from the traditional deposit systems where we typically return our containers to the shop when we're doing shopping again, and there's usually a machine there, and we put the containers in the machine and we get the money right away. A smart bin is something that could be potentially located closer to your home, even in your home. Imagine you'd be able to just redeem your deposits by way of scanning your phone with your home Blue Box system. Or in your community, there could be a smart bin in a park or by the beach. Now, what these smart bins are going to look like, we still don't know because it's still in the conceptual frame that we're talking. The last big part of a digital DRS is the IT orchestration platform. All of this has to be supported by Wi-Fi and a cloud-based system that's tracking that container in real time. If we move to a digital DRS using unique coding, it's going to force producers to print unique codes on every single one of their units. And as you probably know, when you're producing beverage containers, these are high-speed systems. So one could say that it's going to definitely slow the system down. We haven't even heard from the small producers or the medium producers and asking them, how are you going to comply with this new requirement? Individual coding. Is it at a national level? Is it at an EU level? Is it at a global level? There are still a lot of questions about who's going to distribute those codes, what those codes are going to look like, how are producers going to put them on their containers. So from a producer perspective, again, a lot of unanswered questions. These systems have not really been tested in full scale. They are a series of parts to a system, but the entire system hasn't been fleshed out. Thank you very much.